Okay, hello everyone. How are you? This is Kay. Today is the 13th of October on Friday, so happy Friday to you and everyone. So I'm here on the live stream and yeah, just review some charts and see what's happening among the Forex markets and some other markets too. So let me now change my screen, and looks like today's live stream is working okay. So that's good. Yesterday or the day before when I was doing live, there was something wrong, but looks like today it is working okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me clear? Okay, so yeah. Hello, I start to see some comment now, so thank you very much for joining today. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Yeah, let me put some comments up here on the screen. Okay, hello. Why? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. Stay gold. Yes, stay gold. All right. And hello, James. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining too. All right. And John, good to see you. Yes, I'm back now. I'm back. I'm back on my routine slowly. Yesterday I wasn't able to do, but today I can do it. But still, every day I have some short sleeps. I couldn't sleep well these days, so it may take a while still to fully get back. But yeah, I'm feeling much better now. All right, SS, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Christopher, good to see you too. All right, yeah, finally it's a live stream today, and it's working okay. Looks like so. Yeah. How are you? How is your life? How's the trace? Let me just start here slowly. All right, and Kant, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Francis, thanks for joining too. And Debbie's Adventure, thanks for joining. And Riyadh also, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. So is there anything interesting happening right now among the markets? Let me check. So I put up the trading view. So yeah, this is Friday now. So let me just check some charts now. Okay, so first I always check the higher time frames and break them down to the lower time frames. Yes. Okay, just stop it. Good to see you. Okay, you put the emoji I'm winning, so that's a good news. All right, it's good. All right, Inside, good to see you. Okay, the voice is good. All right, that's good to hear. All right. All right. Rajad Hurai, good to see you. And Costa, thanks for joining. And Shin-ai, good to see you. First time. All right, welcome here. Welcome. It's been a while actually for me since I did the regular live stream, because I was having some tough time in my life, but now I'm back. So things happen in life. In that situation, you simply have to just take a rest and to just take a break and give yourself enough time to charge energy to move on. Yeah, after rain, there must be a rainbow in the sky. So I feel much stronger now. Yes. Okay, I got one question. A Kumo breakout strategy is good strategy? Oh, it depends. It depends. Some Kumo breakout can be fake. Some Kumo breakout can be true. And you have to see also the Tenkan Kijun Sen cross and Chikou span break, and then the Kumo breakout. That is the right order. So first, again, you have to, this is basic of Ichimoku, but Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, dead cross, then Chikou span breakout, then Kumo breakout. This is the right order. Sometimes you see the Kumo breakout happens before the Chikou span break, or Chikou span break happens, together with the Tenkan Kijun Sen dead cross. But in that case, the Kumo breakout can be fake. So when you follow the right steps for the Kumo breakout, then that may be more likely true. And also, regarding the Kumo breakout, in this example, the market broke the thin part of the Kumo, which is here. And when the market breaks a thin part of the Kumo, it can be fake. In this case, it didn't break the Kumo straight, but instead, the market kind of, going, within the Kumo for a couple of days, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, then finally broke the Kumo. Then it broke the Kumo, broke the Tenkan Sen bearish, and then the market actually went up after this in a short term, broke the Tenkan Sen, but never went within the Kumo. It never broke the Senko span B, and then it went down actually this way. So when you see the market breaks the Kumo, thin Kumo, then it can be also a bit fake. But when you see the Kumo breakout on the thick part of the Kumo breakout, then that is likely to be, true. After that, true means after the thick Kumo breakout, the market tends to be more stably trending towards the Kumo breakout direction. So that's basic Ichimoku understanding in general. And you add the price actions, you add some Ichimoku original strategies to study more and deeper analysis and decide what to do. Okay. All right, Bagmis, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. Prasad, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. All right. John says, hi Kay, thanks for your explanation on Senko Span A. Getting some good pips on AUD Swiss franc. Okay, that's good to hear. It's good to hear. Yeah, Senko Span A is actually also one of the important lines of Ichimoku. But oftentimes it's neglected. Like Senko Span A is, in this case, it's this line over here, Senko Span A. Senko Span B is upper part of the Kumo when Kumo is bearish. And Senko Span A is a lower part of the Kumo. So Senko Span A is the supportive line to Senko Span B. And so if there's only Senko Span B, let's say, if there's only Senko Span B, not Senko Span A, so let's see, for example, let me see if I can cancel the Senko Span A on this setting. I think I can. Background, yeah, like this. So if there's only Senko Span B like this, then it actually shows the market direction. But until the market reaches Senko Span B, you don't know if it goes straight or not. And the reason, usually the market becomes more spiky and choppy as it reaches Senko Span B, because this is where the fight between the sellers in the long term, which is Senko Span B, and buyers in the short to mid term, which are Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen, fight in between. So that's why the market tends to be very choppy and spiky here. So, but so the market may reach straight to Senko Span B, but usually it's not. Usually before the market reaches Senko Span B, it tends to spike at some point. For example, if the market breaks the Kijun Sen and goes bullish, it may go straight up to here, up to somewhere here. But then suddenly, fight between long-term sellers and short to mid-term buyers becomes strong, and then it spikes. And you want to know roughly when the market tends to be very volatile. because no market keeps going up, no market keeps going down. So you can actually take the Senko span A, which is this line over here. If you take the Senko span A, then you know when the market breaks Senko span A, then it becomes very choppy. Sellers in the long term and buyers in the mid to short term becomes overheated or becomes more aggressive. And that's why you see the spikiness within the Kumo. I mean within the area of Senko span A and B. So that's the explanation about the Senko span A. But oftentimes again it's neglected. Senko span A is just there to form Kumo, but nothing more. But actually Senko span A is also a very important line to know the market volatility in that sense. Yeah, so right. So that's also some explanation about the Senko span A, and yeah, it becomes very choppy when it really goes into it. So yeah, let's see some other markets to check. Yeah, on my past live stream, I think 1 or 2 live streams of videos, I turned all the candlesticks white, and I forgot to turn the colors blue and white. So now I make sure that the candlesticks are blue and white, and the lines are like this. Ichimoku lines are colored like this in my light color settings. So yeah, Ichimoku is really deep. Yeah, it's really deep. It's more than the indicator. It's actually the philosophy or the market. It actually tells you the whole system of the market, and it's not about the direction of the future, but it's more of the presence of the now, and you understand the situation of exactly what's happening between buyers and sellers in the short, mid, to long term in terms of equilibrium on these Ichimoku lines. So you know what to do in the future is the true purpose of Ichimoku. So yeah, when I first learned Ichimoku, I was also thinking Ichimoku to look for entry and exit. Let's say some people say dead cross to sell, gold cross to buy, Kumo breakout to sell or buy. But actually it's not that simple. Actually there's more to it in this Ichimoku system. Yeah, it was, created or introduced 1940s, but still it works really well. So it's pretty amazing tool that I have been using recently. Okay, John says, yesterday was a good day to trade because of the CPI news from the US. Okay, there was some big news, CPI. Okay, yeah, I haven't traded the whole week, this week and last week. So, and in some days I don't check charts, but hopefully from next week I will be back in routine. Yeah, let's see. Euro Swiss franc is a falling knife. All right, let me check. Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, looks like it's going down on the daily, but yeah, it's falling knife because this is still close to the support level. Close to support level 0.9515. This is more like the support zone, like I usually say, support area or zone, and it's not broken yet. And Kumo is very small still. Kumo twisted, but it's really small. And also Chikou span break happened, but yeah, this is still close, so it may retrace, it may come back. So let's see how today's candlestick closes on a daily chart, if it closes below 0.9515, then the market may trend bearish next week. But if not, it may keep ranging. So I think we have to wait for the close price in this condition. Yeah, let me check the weekly. Okay, weekly shows it's bearish, but it's near the support too. So yeah, when weekly is like this, oh, and then I just found out there's a gap between last Friday and this Monday. Let me again check the daily time frame. And yeah, so there was a gap between these candles, which is rare in Forex. But sometimes when the big news happens or a big event happens over the weekend, and when the market opens on Monday, then it gaps down or up like this. So the gap is there, and looks like the gap was not filled this week, and it's about to break the support. So I think overall is bearish, is my view. So I expect next week Euro Swiss franc to be bearish. Yeah, together with the weekly analysis, weekly time frame shows bearish too. So yeah, I think it's bearish, but we will see. Chikou span has been below the candles. Yeah, so and reversed and waves and consolidated. It went bullish on the 18th and 25th of September, but still below the Kijun Sen. Kijun Sen itself is now bearish. So yeah, looks like it's going down, I think. But no prediction, no prediction. We're not here to predict the future. We're here to plan and do. Okay, yeah, you're welcome, Jason. You're welcome. Okay, Summer says, how much is average slippage during regular hours? No major news, and during high volatility times like major news or interventions by the central banks, as we saw on BOJ. Slippage depends on the pair. If you are on the minor or exotic pairs, like the Swiss franc pair, will also be one of the highest, biggest, how do you say, spread or slippage. But yeah, in terms of slippage, when there's a big news, there are some slippages happen, and also during high volatility times, yes, there will be some slippages. But I am not too sure exactly how much is average slippage, because it depends on the impact towards the market. Yeah. So yeah, in my case also, when BOJ intervention happens or when there's a big news in fundamentals, then slippage do happen to me too. So if your stop loss is too small, then due to slippage, you may end up losing. So yeah, I don't recommend anyone to put too tight stop loss to avoid the slippage, to lose. Okay, so yeah, like I mentioned on previous video a couple of days ago, my focus was on basically these three pairs. Pound JPY has been trending bullish in 4 hours, but looks like now after 12th of October it has been bearish, so no more trend. And Pound USD also retraced very heavy. This is 4 hours again, but it actually went down to Kumo, so it's not retraced. It's retracing and it's not really trending with my strategy. And also USD Swiss franc was bearish, but then it actually went up against major direction in 4 hour on the 12th of October also. So looks like the market has been quite choppy, and there is no stable trends in October yet. So let me double check. Today I don't think I will trade because it's Friday, and yeah, let me double check the news. So okay, today is the 13th of October, so let me just put today, click apply, and yeah, so we had Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index in the US, and then later today there will be ECB's President Lagarde speech in Euro, and that's about it. Yeah, so I don't think these news will impact the market anymore. So if you see some trends still, then you may be able to trade, but looks like the markets are all retracing or ranging. So yeah, this is really difficult time to trade these days. I happen to be away for the last 2 weeks due to what was happening in my life, but even if I were watching the live market, I may not be trading. I may be trading, but I may not be feeling comfortable to trade. So let's see. Looks like yeah, the markets are all going bearish. Looks like Swiss franc is strong right now. That's why all the Swiss franc pairs are going bearish. Looks like. Or maybe not. USD Swiss franc is still quiet. Okay, AD/CAD is going down. But again, this is oversold because of the thin Kumo here in the 4 hour. So when I see the oversold by Kumo, I don't trade. It may go bullish anytime soon. So as myself as a trend follower, I don't want to jump in the market. You may be able to scalp maybe 10-20 pips maybe, but still I think it's too risky. So for me, I prefer not to trade in this situation. Yeah, AD Swiss franc is also bearish. Looks like the Swiss franc pairs are bearish today. So let me try to mark AD Swiss franc bearish, and USD Swiss franc is not, but pound Swiss franc is bearish, but the Kumo is too thin again in the 4 hour, so this is oversold. Never jump in this case. So yeah, and then Euro Swiss franc is also bearish, but again this is near the support level of 0.9515. It may close above the support level on this 4 hour candlestick too, which closes in 2.5 hours. So you don't want to jump in the market either on this one. And yeah, let's see. AD USD's range. Wow, this is really spiky. I see nothing but spiky markets on the Forex. CAD JPY is also very, yeah, it's ranging. And Swiss franc JPY is now bullish. Yeah, so looks like Swiss franc is strong right now over other currencies besides USD. So if I were to trade now, then I would pick, again, let me check the daily. In this case, I have to closely check. AUD Swiss franc looks good because it's about to break the Kumo. Oh, sorry, I forgot to color Kumo. Hold on, let me see. Maybe you may not be able to see Kumo clear, so I think this is better, I guess. So this is good because, like I mentioned, for the last couple of days, it has been resisted by this yellow yellow descending trend line once, twice, 3 times. So this week was bearish, right? And also it's about to break the Kumo bearish too. And if Kumo breakout happens, then the market may go down to 0.5607. So among the Swiss francs, AUD Swiss franc look good first. And then with that in mind, if I compare this with pound Swiss franc, let's say, yeah, pound Swiss franc broke the support level, but there's a tip of the wick over here from the 13th of March, which is 1.0992, and Kumo is too thin. So this is oversold, it may retrace. So this may not be a good pair to trade either. It may retrace. The Kumo is too thin, but AUD Swiss franc, daily Kumo is not twisted yet, but 4 hour was looking good. So yeah, I would say pound Swiss franc is oversold on the daily, so AUD Swiss franc may look good. But what I like about this pair, pound Swiss franc, is it broke the range, and the range has been happening for the last 60 days, 61 trading days. So it has been long range ever since the 19th of July this year. Then today finally broke bearish. So this is oversold, so that means the market may retrace, may go bullish to here around this area. I can't draw exactly what level the market may retrace, but it may retrace to 1.1056, then go bearish. Because it's oversold, but it broke the whole range market. So it may reach to the support, the previous support level of the range, then go bearish. This is one of the scenarios. So if you sell now on pound Swiss franc, then you may want to put the stop loss above the range over here and keep holding the trade. But if it goes back within the range, then you may want to exit your trade, because it may keep ranging again. I'm sure it will lose the direction if the market breaks 1.1056, and you never know how many days you have to wait until the market goes bearish or not. So this is about the price action, but yeah. Again, one of the things that's good about this one is the range breakout, I think. But we'll see. I prefer to come back on Monday or Tuesday next week and see if it trends bearish. And then also Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc again is near the support level, support zone, I would say. So now it's breaking. The market is breaking the support level of 0.9515, but it's too early to conclude that it broke. This is a daily time frame, so by the end of today, it may close above that support level, or you may see some pin bar if it goes all the way up to here. For example, in today's New York close, then you will see a long wick. Then from Monday next week, the market may be bullish or continue range. So this is too early to conclude that it broke. We have to wait for the candlestick close to confirm the breakout. So among the Swiss franc pairs, I think AUD Swiss franc looks good. Still within the Kumo, so it may spike, but I like the setup where again it has been resisted by the descending trend line, and 4 hour Kumo is not too thin. So this is still bearish stably. and the target is also down 0.5607, and we have a room of still 96 pips to trade. So 80 Swiss franc looks the best in my opinion. So that's how I select the best pair to trade in this situation. But again, I don't trade today, it's Friday, and I think I prefer to take a rest today because I have been having some short sleeps still. So sometimes I have to take the sleeping pill to force myself to sleep at night. So I kind of feel still that I'm still losing my focus. So I'm not gonna trade until I can fully focus. But at least I can explain like this on YouTube, so that's why I'm back here today. Okay, so now let me check some other comments too. Okay, PRS, good to see you, and you are very welcome. All right, USD PLN. Okay, let me check. PLN. Okay, so first the daily time frame. Okay, this is at a glance range because on the daily shows the price is between Kumo Kijun Sen and Chikou span touching. But in terms of the price action, looks like the market retraced to the previous resistance, 4.2631. So from here, it may be bullish. So in this case, you may be able to follow the 4-hour bullish trend than the daily time frame. So let me see if 4 hours bullish. So I take either daily or 4-hour time frames to follow. So yeah, 4-hour is now range. So I prefer to wait for the 4-hour to break the Kumo bullish, Chikou span breakout of the candlesticks, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gold cross happens. Then I look for a buying opportunity. So then in the daily time frame or higher time frame, this structure may be possible. Then goes bullish like this way. So yeah, until the Kumo breakout happens, until you see the bullish trend happens, I think the market spikes a range. Suddenly it may go bearish, it may go bullish. There may be a Kumo fake breakout, then goes bearish too. So yeah, I prefer to wait for the stable bullish setup, buy Ichimoku, which is I think somewhere here, then buy. So that's actually how I view the market. So I always mind the bigger picture, then break it down to the lower time frames. Sometimes, I used to check charts when I was still newbie, like in this scale, and I was only focusing on this part. I wasn't paying attention to the bigger picture, so I just simply buy or sell based on this scale. So for now, if you look at this market, it may be bearish because it has been, the highs are lower and lower, and lows are lower and lower too. So in terms of Dow theory, it's bearish, right? So you may think it's still bearish. The market may be resisted and goes bearish, which may be true, but if you at the same time get the bigger picture, zoom out the market like this, then you notice that this level around 4.2631 was the previous resistance and the support. So that means the market may go bullish like this again. So it's always good to have the bigger picture in mind, then break it down to the lower time frames. Okay, so let me check some comments also. Party says, I want to learn capturing rally market using Ichimoku. Do you have any video or document? I have some videos about that. You can actually Google search on my YouTube and you can find some of my strategies. Basically, KTS is a trend follow strategy. And yeah, well, actually, Ichimoku also offers the contrarian strategy too. And I think I explained that in public. If not, I explained that in my Ichimoku community. So you can check if you would like to join. Okay, just sold pound Swiss franc. Okay, yeah, let's see. Pound Swiss franc again is a bit oversold, so make sure you don't keep holding it. As soon as it retraces, you better exit with a small loss. Yeah, this is like falling knife, so you don't want to, yeah, you don't want to keep holding because you may lose big also in this case. Okay, Sudesh, can you please review Nifty 50? Okay. Yeah, Nifty 50, when I checked the charts about 2 weeks ago, it was retracing. But let me see. Yeah, now this is in the range. The price is between Kijun Sen Kumo, Kumo flat, Chikou span is also very close. So it looks like the market renewed higher on the 15th of September, then it went down all the way to here. Okay, so that was a big bearish move down until the 4th of October, and then now it's range. So yeah, above the Tenkan Sen, below Kijun Sen, within Kumo, then above Tenkan Kijun Sen again, then went down within the Kumo, then now it's between Kumo and Kijun Sen. So this is now showing range, and I cannot really tell which way it's going. Yeah. So now I think in the short term, you may be able to draw the new trend line like this way and see if the market will bounce on this level. You may be able to extend it to the past like this, and you may find some other support or the resistance, or maybe not. So this is only 2 touches, so it may not be reliable, but yeah, there may be a 3rd touch and the market may go bullish this way. Yeah, if it goes bearish from here, then that becomes a P wave, triangle P wave. Then once the P wave breakout happens, it could be the sign of the new bullish trend. But at this stage again, since it's a PR range, we can't really tell which way it's going. So I prefer to give some more time, maybe a week or so, to wait for the new direction in this market. Yeah, I will do weekly analysis on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So I will do the weekly time frame analysis too on this one. Okay, let me see. All right, Sky says caught the huge trend move today on XAUUSD with KTS. Unfortunately, I'm still trading on demo account. Stay strong and healthy, Kate. Oh, thank you very much for the comment. And really glad to hear that. Glad to hear that you captured some nice move on XAUUSD. Now I remember. I remember that I was going to sell XAUUSD a couple of weeks ago, but then things happened and I couldn't focus trade. But is it still going down? XAUUSD? Let me double check. Oh, it actually went bullish. Okay, it went bullish. P wave breakout happened on the 26th of September, so I was looking for a selling opportunity around here, 27th September. Then it went down all the way to the target like expected, it went down actually to 1808.39, and then now it's a huge bullish trend on the daily chart. It even broke the previous support level. So today is really bullish, big bullish bar. Yeah, so still the market is below the descending trend line, like this way, so it still may be resisted. So I don't want to jump into buy in this case yet. But and this is overbought because Kumo is not twisted yet. It's overbought, so it may be resisted by the yellow descending trend line and goes bearish next week still. But if it breaks the trend line in Kumo, then it may be bullish too. So we will see. But yeah, looks like gold is also aggressive market these days. Wow, so looks like there are quite some big ups and downs among the markets while I was away from them. Yeah, let's see. Anis says, hello sir, I want to do trade. I'm new in Japan. How can I start? Oh, I am not in Japan anymore. I am in Dubai now. But in Japan, you can find some, reliable Forex brokers. You can actually Google search and find any brokers and start trading soon. Yeah. Yeah. When I was in Japan, I was actually using two different accounts. One Japanese account, Japanese Forex broker, and other is overseas, non-Japanese broker. I was using two different brokers because of the tax reason and also the spread reason. When I was trading JPY pairs in Japan, the brokers in Japan offered lower spread. But when it comes to non-JPY pairs like Euro USD or Pound USD, Pound AUD, these markets, the spread were a bit higher, a bit bigger among the Japan brokers. So I was using overseas broker to trade non-JPY pairs. And this was the case in Japan. It should be different among the countries and regions, but that was what I was doing in Japan. But yeah, but I think if it depends on the trade volume. If the trade volume is not that big, then I think the spread will be also still small. So I think it should be fine. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Heikin Ashi with Ichimoku. I haven't tried. Well, I tried, but I prefer candlesticks. Because I use the wave patterns and time cycles, and I want to also see these candlestick patterns, inside bar, outside bar, and doji pin bar, which becomes invisible in Heikin Ashi. So I prefer candlesticks, and Goichi Hosoda also recommends the candlesticks to use. I don't remember if Goichi Hosoda was explaining about the Heikin Ashi, but I prefer candlesticks. And Goichi Hosoda also suggested us to use the candlesticks and the candlestick patterns with the Ichimoku, which is called Sakata Goho. And I have made the part 1 to 5 video series of the Sakata Goho. So if you haven't watched that yet, you can check them and learn the basics of the Japanese original candlestick patterns. Yeah, it was created in Edo period, so it's got a long history already. Volatility likely related to Israel news. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be true. That's why the gold may be bullish. Right, that's true. That's true. Yeah. And oil may be bullish too. Let me check WTI. Oh yeah, so far oil has been bullish actually. It bottomed on the 3rd or 4th of May. Ever since it has been bullish. It touched on the resistance 93.62, but then the price went down and it looks like now it's supported by the Kumo Senko Span A. So oil may be bullish from here when those events happens usually in general, but we will see. Okay, so yeah, I think now I will finish the live stream. I'm glad that the live stream worked today well. Yeah, 2 days ago, for some reason, some technical issues, I couldn't connect and I couldn't do the smooth live stream. But today, I was able to. So yeah, it was really good. Okay, so yeah, again, thank you very much for your support. Every single word you wrote to me means a lot. And I am now back in my routine slowly. So yeah, if you continue to learn from what I share in my YouTube, that will be great. And also, I want to say thank you to you. Sorry, it's been a while since I did live last time, so my tongue is not yet smooth, so I have to catch up. But yeah, also the number of my subscribers on my YouTube is now over 70K. So thank you very much for the support. And as promised, I will be doing a special long live stream. And I will set the date and time to announce it to everyone. So yeah, please look forward to the event too. Okay, so yeah, again, thank you very much everyone. I hope you have a great day, great weekend. And after this, there will be KTS and GTS graduate live stream. So for those who are on these communities, I will see you soon in about 10 minutes. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. So yeah, until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold, and never give up. Thank you very much. またね。